We live.
Sorry, I was waiting for noon tomorrow. My bad.
Oh, dang.
My fault, OG.
Dang.
The one time I forgot to get water before recording. Gosh darn it.
We're recording? I thought we were streaming.
I got you beat, Poncho. I got my water in my Niagara Falls cup that I got with the trip with the boys.
Bro, what boys? Do you have other boys?
Hey, which one?
SMH.
Okay, posted that link.
Anyway, hi
Put
guys.
on the Instagram eventually.
Welcome to Stupid Sports. I'm just gonna
We
get
back.
that ready to go so that
We
it's.
are so back, and we actually have a Discord call where you guys can actually see
You
the
guys
call
could
for
actually
once,
see us. We could see Poncho,
and his glorious hair.
of course,
Yeah, I
and his
really wanted to
handsome
watch some of
face.
these.
You can't forget about his handsome face.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
give
too,
me like
but
20 pounds
the
down
hair.
and then I'll be better. Don't you worry.
But yeah, before we get into the mock draft, we got some news to talk about.
Please give me another 2 seconds.
Hey, we could start
good.
going through the list while you finish up.
All right, give me one moment, and then we're good.
Okay.
We're good because we're gonna go this pretty quickly until.
All right.
there's,
So
big names
so
to talk
instead of
about.
that, we'll talk about
All right,
how
I'm
about
ready.
how about we just talk about our team's trades first, Poncho.
Can we just? I got this. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're ready.
We're good. We're good.
All right, we're ready. It took forever, but we're ready. Okay. So the first thing I'll mention is it got announced for a lot of international games. I don't have the entire list on hand, but Detroit's playing a game in Germany.
Yep.
The Falcons are playing a game in Spain. And there's a bunch more in there. We'll talk more about them as the schedule comes
Wait.
out officially. But
Maniac. The Falcons play every game in Spain, just without the S.
ha! Unless they play the Bucks.
No, unless they play the Bucks specifically with Kirk Cousins starting.
True. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, so we're just going to run through everybody that got released real quick. Also, the Falcons did release Kirk Cousins. I don't have that on the list, but they did release Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. All right. Dolphins,
More to get in the
Tyreek
next
Hill,
bag.
Liam Elkenberg, Alec Ingold, Jason Sanders. I think all of those were kind of expected.
Yeah.
Commanders released
Yeah.
Tyler Biadasz and Marshawn Lattimore, and probably a couple others in there I just don't have on hand. Vikings, Aaron Jones and Javon Hargrave, and I think they also released Jonathan Allen. I don't think I put that in there, but I'm pretty sure he also got released. I could be mistaken on that one. Chiefs finally released Jawan Taylor. Gator, I'm sorry, but the Lions released both Graham Glasgow and Taylor Decker. I don't know who's going to be blocking for Jared Goff, but yep. And then the Texans released Jimmy Ward, Joe Mixon. Cardinals released Kyler Murray and Dalvin Tomlinson. Giants released Bobby Okereke, James Hudson. Chargers released Mekhi Becton. Patriots released Stephon Diggs. Bears released Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bills released Dane Jackson, Curtis Samuel, Teron Johnson, and Taylor Rapp. Who is playing defense? We don't know.
I could tell you who's playing defense. Everyone else on the Bills roster.
Right. Even Josh Allen?
Yeah. I do want to talk
then-
really quickly about one of those in particular when you're done.
Okay, well, the last one is Poncho getting free from pain. Poncho is free from
So
pain because
So good.
Geno Smith and Alex Kappa are no longer on his roster.
The two worst guys on our damn roster this past season.
I did really quickly want to talk about Teron Johnson
Go for it.
because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Teron Johnson's like one of the best slot corners in the league. Yes, I was one of these people that was saying this. Why would we cut him? And then I thought about it some more. And Jim Leonard, our new defensive coordinator, has already said that he wants to move to a 3-4. The Bills are moving to a 3-4. Focusing on the nickel does not work in a 3-4 scheme. It just doesn't. So, like, yes, having an elite nickel corner is great, but also you're not going to be playing nickel nearly as much as you are in a 4-3. And we don't want to be paying Teron as much as we're paying him to be sitting on the bench most plays. That's all.
Okay. Anyway. All right. Now we're going to quickly go through retirements. Rams, Robert Woods retired a Ram because he signed a one-day contract. And they also lost Darius Williams. Chargers lost Bradley Bozeman. The Saints, I think he signed a one-day contract where he now on their coaching staff of Will Clapp. Bears, Drew Dahlman. Vikings, Ryan Kelly. And now, trades.
Oh, boy.
So the Jets traded
There's been a lot
Jermaine
of them.
Johnson. There's quite a few of them, actually. I'm surprised. Anyway, so the Jets trade Jermaine Johnson to the Titans for Tavondre Sweat. I don't think we need to talk about that at all.
No, not really.
Texans trade Titus Howard to Cleveland Browns for a 5th. I don't know who's blocking for CJ Stroud, but at this point, you do you.
Quick, Maniac, put on a
Yeah.
Texans jersey. You're in.
No. And then, I know he's not here, but we got to talk about it.
Mhm.
In an unfortunate chain of events, the Detroit Lions traded the GOAT, David Montgomery, to the Houston Texans for a 4th-round pick this year, Juice Scruggs, and a 2027 7th-round pick. Oh, he's back.
Welcome back. Would you like to
Salute.
give your thoughts about your passing?
Salute to Knuckles.
All my homies love Knuckles.
Gator, are you there?
Yeah.
Gator.
Do you have any
Okay.
thoughts
How
about
you
Knuckles being
feeling?
traded?
I don't think we're gonna use him, so it's probably good that he's going. He went somewhere else. I'm not sure he's gonna get used in Houston, but that's their problem.
It's not
Not
your
that
fault
they
anymore,
released
so-
Joe Mixon,
yeah.
they're freeing up space for him.
True.
Mhm.
Okay,
We should-
moving on. Lions. No, wait, sorry, we just did that one. The Chiefs traded with Trent McDuffie to the Rams for the 29th pick this year, a 5th and 6th rounder this year, and a 2027 3rd-round pick. Everyone should have seen that one coming because the Rams don't use their own first-round pick in the draft. Come on now.
Also, I saw a really funny stat today. Do you want to take a guess on who the last DB was that the Chiefs drafted and signed to an extension?
I know the answer to this.
I also know the answer to this.
Eric Berry.
Yeah, because they signed him to an extension because of his cancer treatment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Chiefs have not extended a DB that they have drafted since Eric Berry. That is
That is
insane.
hilarious.
Everyone's players too. I was thinking you were gonna say L'Jarius Sneed.
No. They didn't even re-sign
saying they got an
L'Jarius Sneed.
extension?
They let him walk.
Oh no, they traded him.
Or yeah, traded him.
And then we'll skip the trade in that trade for now. The Patriots traded Garrett Bradbury to the Bears for a 2027 5th-round pick.
Okay.
There's your Drew Dahlman replacement, Bears. And the Colts traded Zaire Franklin to the Packers for Colby Wooden.
Okay.
All right.
Now we have the two big ones.
Now we have the two fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Chicago Bears made a second trade. Traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills, as well as a 5th-round pick for a 2nd-round pick this year. Number 60, is it?
Something around there. I do want to quickly say, I am hoping that the Bears are taking some of DJ Moore's contract, because if the Bills just traded a 2nd-round pick and are taking on DJ Moore, I think it's like a $19 million cap hit or something like that he carries. I'm going to be really upset. Other than that, I love DJ Moore. I have been a DJ Moore believer for years.
All I'm
So.
hearing is this took Buffalo out of the run for Mike Evans. Let's
Yeah.
go.
It did. It
What do you
did.
hear about?
That honestly, I don't know if that makes me that makes me happy or sad.
I was gonna say, wasn't
like,
Buffalo
he's
one
gonna
of the
go,
teams that
so,
you
like-
would have been okay with him going to?
Yeah, but at the same time, like that increases the chance he could go to a team I don't want him to go to, like the Chiefs.
Mike is such a Raider.
God no. No offense, Poncho.
What? Pardon?
I mean,
He said Mike is such a Raider, and I
we
said,
all-
God no, please.
Yeah, he's such a Raider. He's
We
such a
all
Raider. Because
know-
you hate it so much, he's a Raider.
we all know Mike Evans is eventually gonna end up in a Titans jersey.
Yeah.
Might not be
I'll
this year, but it's
cry.
gonna happen eventually.
I will fucking cry.
It's going to happen.
Dakota's gonna be washed.
All right, question: if Mike Evans does change teams, am I legally required to put his jersey up in the frame?
Yes.
All right, then I got to pick. Do I want to put the creamsicle one or the pewter one in?
I think creamsicle would look better.
Yeah, it's the white
Yeah,
creamsicle. So
I
like,
agree.
I mean, it'll definitely look good either way. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then the big one. The biggest trade of free agency so far, outside of Trent McDuffie, arguably.
No.
I think this is bigger than Trent McDuffie.
This is the
The-
biggest.
The Ravens sent pick 14 and a 2027 first round pick to the Raiders in exchange for Max Crosby. Poncho,
I didn't think they
take
were
the
going to
floor.
get the deal done. I didn't think that the deal was ever going to get done, and I didn't think we were going to get 2 firsts, but we did. So that's a positive. And Crosby literally said himself, like on his own podcast, that he tried and he gave his best for the Raiders. So I'm fine with it. He gave us closure. That's the big thing. And I'm going to be completely transparent. We're not competing this year. So that's why, like, even with Maniac trying to take digs at me about Mike being like, oh, I don't want Mike Evans to be a Raider or whatever, it's like, we can't because we're rebuilding. This is the year
Yeah.
to rebuild.
Mhm.
And if you ask me if we should have done those picks again, I'm going to say no. I wouldn't do it. But in that same vein, give it like a couple years for Crosby, because knee injuries and all that. You know, I want him to. I want the best for him. So good luck to him.
So, can we get a support group for Joe Burrow?
No.
Oh my God, Joe Burrow's gonna die.
Joe Burrow is like, yeah. Playing Max Crosby
legally
twice a year,
dead.
TJ Watt twice a year, and Myles Garrett twice a year.
And the worst part is that they're not gonna have Troy Hendrickson to combat that.
And
Well,
they
we all know-
still don't have an O-line.
Well,
Yep.
we all know Joe Burrow's gonna get hurt after the first divisional game, so he won't have to face him 5 times.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, free agent signings that have already happened or extensions. Bills, Connor McGovern, 4 years, $52 million, $32 million guaranteed. Quick thoughts, Nevitz?
Love it. I love it. Connor McGovern has actually been playing really well for us.
And then Jets did the funny and tagged Brees Hall, $14.2 million.
Hashtag free Brees Hall.
Agreed.
I've heard rumors that the Chiefs are still looking to get him possibly in a trade.
That'd be funny. Patriots, Tommy DeVito, 2 years, $7.4 million, $2 million guaranteed. Broncos, Justice Janat, 3 years, $18 million, 10 guaranteed. And this one just got announced literally like 10 minutes ago. Adam Troutman signed a 3-year extension with the Broncos, and no details yet. Chargers signed the recently released Tyler Biotish for 3 years, $30 million. And then they all signed Khalil Mack, who decided not to retire, for a 1-year deal, $18 million.
Over the Chargers, and good for Khalil.
Bengals, in response to Crosby going to the Ravens, signed Dalton Reisner, 1 year, $5 million, who was one of their better linemen last year. And then the Browns, in exchange for them trading for Titus Howard, they also gave him a 3-year, $63 million extension. Ravens saw last year they needed someone that is like Lamar to be their backup quarterback, so they signed Tyler Huntley, 2 years, $11 million. Colts tagged Daniel Jones at $47.3 million. Texans, Danielle Hunter got paid for a 1-year extension, $40.1 million. Jesus Christ, I want that money. Dalton Schultz, 1 year, $12.6 million, which is going to be the 2027 season. Commanders, Nick Allegretti, 2-year deal, no details yet. And then they also re-signed Traylon Burks to a 1-year, $4 million deal. Cowboys, Javonte Williams, 3 years, $24 million. George Pickens got tagged at $28.8 million. Aubrey, $5.76 million, which was the second round tender. They're still working on a better deal for him. And then the Eagles signed their other defensive tackle to an extension for Jordan Davis, getting 3 years, $78 million, $65 million guaranteed. I'm surprised that wasn't Jalen Carter. But anyway, 49ers, Eddie Pinheiro, 4 years, $17 million, $10 million guaranteed. Rams, Tyler Higbee, 2 years, $8 million. Cam Curl, 3 years, $36 million. Packers signed Sean Ryan, 3 years, $33 million. And Falcons tagged Kyle Pitts, $16.3 million.
That's a lot.
Yep. All right. Anything else at this point?
Good for Danielle Hunter for becoming the Kirk Cousins of defense.
No.
I mean, he's
you
not
can't say
not
that.
as bad as Kirk Cousins, but like getting the bag is what I mean.
That's the big thing. He got his
Are-
bag because the big thing. Oh, go ahead.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that Khalil Mack was debating retirement and then got paid $18 million from the Chargers?
I talked to my Chargers fan, paid actor, and he said, like, dude, it's so much money. But you do it for Khalil Mack, though. I would argue.
Yeah.
Is Danielle
And then
Hunter
no one
really
goes to
that much?
market.
Like, obviously Danielle Hunter is better than Khalil Mack, but is he that much better
Yes.
to be worth $22 million more?
I wouldn't say it like that. I would say more as in this is like a back pay kind of thing that like he showed that he was still really good in the beginning before that extension, and now is just getting compensated for that.
Okay.
That's why it's fully guaranteed. That's the way I
Alright.
see it.
All right. Is it mock draft time?
Is it?
Is it mock draft
Are we
time?
ready to go, gentlemen?
Sure. Let's
All right.
go.
All right.
Mock draft time.
All right.
Pancho,
Load
take it
up
away.
The draft. All right. So this year I am the host. What's good? Literally, if you've seen any of our episodes, if you haven't, I gave everyone a set amount about, I want to say it's 8 teams each, or 8 positions each on the draft board. And, we just do some mock drafting, and, I try to go individually, see who I thought was going to be fit best for whatever team that I signed them. Obviously, this year I decided that Maniac was going to be half mature enough to handle the NFC South, even though he despises his rivals as much as I despise the San Diego Chargers. But to that point, though, I think we're ready to just get right into it. The first person on the clock is the Las Vegas Raiders, and I'm going to take my 10 minutes.
Wait.
I'm gonna take a quick
Yeah.
bathroom break.
Yeah, you
I'll
got to
my
take
quick
your
bathroom
time.
break. I'll be 10 minutes, okay? Bye, guys.
So we're just gonna force him to pick Fernando Mendoza while he's gone,
This
right?
is Fernando Mendoza, dude. Like, come on.
No. If he didn't come back, we'd auto pick a different quarterback for him.
No, we would have auto picked Arvel Reese because Arvel Reese is the #1 player here.
Oh shit, you right.
He is. But anyway,
Alright.
so yeah, it's Fernando Mendoza. I will say, and full.
Oh wait,
like,
what the
transparency
heck?
too-
What just happened?
What the fuck you do?
I don't know.
Wait,
I
what?
clicked.
How did,
Hold up, let me refresh this. I don't know what
the-
just happened.
how did the
Nevitz.
I clicked Fernando Mendoza and it gave Cardinal Tate and David Bailey to the Cardinals and somehow skipped over the
Why?
Jets. I don't know.
Why?
All right, do it again.
There we go.
So
Okay.
Fernando Mendoza. So I'm gonna be transparent about Fernando Mendoza. He's not the best quarterback in the past couple of years. I think Ward last year and Dart last year are significantly better than Fernando. I can name so many other examples that in past drafts, but Fernando Mendoza I think is just our best bet with Clint Kubiak because hey, he he wants this. He's willing to learn. He's willing to take his time to learn all that stuff, and his personality fits perfectly in Vegas. I've had fears of other guys coming out that I didn't think they were going to be able to handle Las Vegas because it is, city, party, all that. Mendoza just does not have that gene, so I'm perfectly fine with that. If anyone likes to give any more thoughts, we're ready to move on. Anyone?
I mean, Heisman winner. What more can you say?
Heisman winner, won the Natty.
Yeah,
Anyone else? We're good to go?
yeah.
We're good to go.
All right. And in the second pick, we have the New Jersey Jets, hosted by Nevitz. Nevitz, please give us 10 minutes and
All right.
a big breakdown.
I do want to give a little bit of my thought process. Now, the Jets obviously just traded away Jermaine Johnson. Didn't work out quite the way that they had hoped he would. But now they are in the position to draft who I personally believe, and Pancho, you also kind of agreed with me on this, could be a Micah Parsons type player for the Jets if he is developed correctly. And that is the man from Ohio State, Arvell Reese, going to the New York Jets.
It makes too much sense.
What is
like you
this
were saying,
doing?
Nevitz, we need a new website. We need
Yeah,
need
all right.
another
We're
one.
going to the other one.
Yeah.
Now let's go
Hold
ahead and
on,
stop the
let me-
stream for a second.
I could just hide it from stream. Hold on.
Okay.
It's good. We're good.
We just don't need to, you're leaking your search history on accident.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Now we all know it's secretly what size ring does Josh Allen wear,
Yeah, obviously.
so that
Duh.
Nevis can propose to him.
Duh. I thought we all knew this, though. We weren't supposed to say
Nevis
it out
uses
loud.
an ad blocker?
Of course
Yeah.
he does. Of course he does.
And yet this website still has ads. It's great.
Yeah, it's so cool. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Closeouts for
All right.
to close out for you though, Nevitz. Obviously, just to give some quick notes. Yeah, you hit the nail on the coffin. That it's literally just another Micah Parsons type, and he's looking like he's going to switch over to edge, probably more than try to do the hybrid outside linebacker role, which
Yeah.
the Jets need. They need anything they can get at this point. I don't know how much longer Aaron Glenn has.
Yeah.
And obviously
And-
you've seen it firsthand, so that's why I trust you.
And I think the good thing with Arvell Reese is that if the Jets do need him to play off ball more, he can play off ball more. If they need him to play edge more, he can play edge more. He has that versatility, the same versatility that
Holy
Micah Parsons
shit!
had. Oh, we got breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right. I just saw this. ESPN sources from Adam Schefter. Rams and cornerback Trent McDuffie reached agreement today on a record 4-year, $124 million extension that includes $100 million of it guaranteed. Makes him the highest paid cornerback in NFL history.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Overpay?
Oh.
No. But that's just at the market again. God damn it.
Hopefully you don't need a corner anytime soon. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck, I need a corner.
So
need a
so
corner.
do the Bills. So do
Fuck,
the
Jamel
Bills.
Dean's asking price just went up.
Yeah, Tariq Woolen, Eric Stokes. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyone want to interject about the Jets pick? Anyone want to talk about a little bit more, or are we good to continue?
I think we good.
All right. With the third overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, we got the Cardinals with Senor Gator. What they doing, Gator?
The Cardinals need about anything and everything.
Mhm.
But you know what they say? When in doubt, go offensive line. So I think we give him Francis.
Francis.
Like that pick. I like that pick a lot.
I'm not going to attempt to pronounce his last name. From Miami, going
really
to
good
the
pick.
Arizona Cardinals.
Really good pick. Sorry, my left tackle. You saw Paris Johnson. I think that sets up their tackles really well for another another decade. It's what the Jets are doing right now with both tackles that they drafted.
Yeah. And then I think
So, I like that
Arizona
pick.
I think Arizona probably looks for a bridge quarterback in free agency this year.
Yeah,
Um
because and then with that in mind, I think they just wait for next year's QB class.
yeah, they
And
get a bridge quarterback for this year, pick up a young guy next year, set up the team around him and then draft the quarterback to be the
yeah,
finishing piece.
with their new head coach, I'm pretty sure the Cardinals are fine with just waiting for this next class, for
Yeah.
the next QB class. So yeah, really good pick. I really like that pick. And anyone else, or shall I move on?
I think we're good.
Or who knows, the
Okay.
Cardinals might go for a guy like Drew Aller in like the 4th or 5th round. We'll see.
He's probably going to be around a 5th rounder, but I'll talk more about those QBs
Mhm.
if someone picks one or if the end of this draft.
Yeah.
But anyways, with the 4th overall pick of the 2026 NFL mock draft, we have the Maniacs Gaming representing the Tennessee Titans.
All right, so this is a pick. If I am the Titans, honestly, I'd be fielding trade calls.
But obviously, with this in mind, I forgot to mention we don't do trades in Volume 1. Volume 2
Yeah.
will have a little bit more trades after free agency and all that. And obviously, we're not considering too much in free agency quite yet. But whenever that happens and we're able to do Volume 2, we will address them.
What the heck?
No, but it's
Okay, no, we're good.
Navets.
I
Thank you.
Not
My
breaking.
mouse is broken, okay? I need to get a new mouse.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
okay. Anyway, so obviously, like Titans here, you'd want to look to trade back like the Commanders or something. Someone that wants to jump like the Giants or the Browns, or just get ahead of people.
I've
to
heard
get
the
some-
Chiefs possibly trading up here.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I don't
I
think they
heard that
trade up in
too.
this spot, but like, unless you want to trade up for Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, that's who they'd be trading up for. Get ahead of the
That's what
That's
Commanders.
what they're saying.
In my opinion, I don't care if he's got the short arms. Ruben Bain is the pick here.
I like it.
Still young, still that. I like him a little bit more than David Bailey personally. That's not a knock on Bailey, but he's still Ruben Bain. If you saw anything from the championship, you know he's a stud.
Back-to-back Miami picks. We like it.
We take that. We take that.
Yeah.
Anyways, any more thoughts, or shall I move on?
I mean, there's not really much to say. Ruben Bain is great, and I think he would be a good fit in Tennessee.
Now, with this is the 5th, yeah, the 5th overall pick in the 2026 NFL mock draft, we have the Giants represented by yours truly, Papa Poncho, and I'm just gonna make it kind of easy and just go Caleb Downs here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. What's it called? I'm gonna say this because I do agree with Maniac's point about a later pick that I was kind of looking at, but Caleb Downs as a box safety kind of is reminiscent of me on the Ravens with Kyle Hamilton, and there's been some reports saying that like, oh, his knee is and all that, but what I've gathered is that scouts are not afraid of that like at all about his degrading knee abilities or whatever. He's still a stud, and he's still getting picked there.
Yeah. I think that's a
All
great pick.
Anyone else?
Notes? You said everything that I was gonna say. Caleb Downs, elite box safety. He can play deep if you need him to.
It was either between him or Sonny Styles, to be completely honest with you, but I think I wanted to go with a box safety because he can just do linebacker duties
Yeah,
as well.
I think Caleb Downs is absolutely going to go before Sonny Styles. They're both great players. Where Sonny Styles is the cover the middle of the field, don't let anything by you kind of player. Caleb Downs is the type of player, reminds me a lot of when I was younger watching Troy Polamalu, just all over the field.
He's everywhere. Yeah.
He is everywhere. And
they don't,
that is the type
Giants-
of player that you can build your defense around.
Yeah, and Giants already have pass rushers needed, so David
Mm-hmm.
Bailey's still going to keep falling, and obviously don't need a running back with SCAD and all that, so I'm perfectly fine with that pick.
Yeah.
Anyways, with the 7th overall. Wait, no, not 7th. It's 6th. My
Yep,
fault.
6th.
The 6th overall pick in the 2026 NFL mock draft. We have the Cleveland Browns represented by Nevitz One.
And
Nevitz, good luck here, because I don't know who you're picking.
honestly, this isn't even a question for me. The by far the biggest problem with the Cleveland Browns last year was that offensive line, and I'm just without a second thought giving Spencer Fano to the Cleveland Browns.
Really good pick here. Really good pick. I do like Fano here. If someone took him earlier, you could definitely pivot to another O lineman, but Fano is elite.
Yeah.
What he does, and they just need O line help in general.
Yep.
All right. Sorry to misspeak there, but now with the 7th overall pick in the 2026 NFL mock draft, we have the Communists represented by Senor Couture, aka Spirit Sports. Hater, what you thinking? Hater. There he is.
I'm thinking that I don't really know what the Commanders need.
I mean, besides defense,
Yeah.
David Bailey's like right there, dude, or Sony Styles if you really want him.
I think either of those would be good picks. Good picks for the Commanders,
I
honestly.
think you can shoot. That's why I gave you this pick too, because you can just shoot fish in the barrel. I think you'd be good.
I'm gonna go with Styles.
All right, Sonny
Really good
Styles.
pick there.
I love that. Like I said
I love that
earlier
pick
when
too.
talking about Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles is that type of guy that will absolutely lock down the middle of the field, shut down those slant routes, those inside routes in the pass game. He will be there in the run game to be right behind the D line, give that backup that is needed. And yeah, he's really good.
Also, a really good chance for him to be mentored by one of the best linebackers, middle linebackers, I would argue, in Bobby.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
No,
Is he a
wait.
free agent?
No.
Sidebar. He's a free
What?
agent.
Yeah.
He's still a free agent? Okay.
He's a free agent.
That's my
He's
bad.
not signed to a team
That's my
yet.
bad. But they still need interior linebackers anyways, and that defense was atrocious, so this is a really good pick, no matter what.
All right.
Anyways, with the 8th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, Maniac has to represent the New Orleans Saints.
All right, this
Maniac,
I'm
what
gonna
you
make this
thinking?
very simple. I'm gonna make it very simple. Obviously, a big question mark for the Saints going into free agency right now is the fact they have 3 of their biggest franchise players that are all either currently free agents or speculated to be cut, released, and or trade. Alvin Kamara is a hot topic to either be traded and or released due to his cap hit, or he could just straight up retire because he was just not great last year. Demario Davis is a free agent. And then Cam Jordan is also a free agent. None of them have signed a contract extension with New Orleans outside of obviously Alvin Kamara, but he could just be a cap casualty just due to how the Saints cap is structured. So for me personally, based on how this board falls, I think the Saints would jump for joy over any of these 3 guys. But personally, I don't like David Bailey too much. And I think the big thing with the Saints is you have a guy at quarterback that you need to see, is he the guy? And what better way to see if he is the guy than to get Chris Olave some goddamn help? I personally, and obviously, Ohio State guy. Gotta go Carnell Tate here. He might not be wide receiver
you're going
1 for
Tate?
some people. Yeah. He might not be wide receiver 1 for most people, but with the way the board's fallen, you need to get Olave help.
And
How
You
was
need
that pick?
to.
I honestly, Carnell Tate, and this is a little bit of OSU bias coming out for me. Carnell Tate is my wide receiver 1 in this class. I
would
think
also argue the
he's
same thing, so
I
don't
think
you
he's
worry.
absolutely incredible as a player.
And like you said, giving a guy force shock and also the offensive mind of Kellen Moore,
Yep.
I think
Absolutely.
is really going to help.
And just trying to
Yeah.
get some. Also, like, Chris Olave's been a little injury prone the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
So just getting
So
someone
just getting
to
extra
help
guy.
out, your quarterback that you expect to be the future of your franchise, potentially, some help, especially when he's been injured a lot.
And you did
Hey, and if he
mention
does,
you
go
did
ahead.
mention Demario Davis in there. I actually don't see the Saints going linebacker possibly at all in this draft unless it's like really late round flyer picks, simply because this year's free agent linebacker class is
Loaded.
insanely loaded.
Yes, but as of right now, we don't know free agency, so we got to
Oh, I know.
make some
I know.
assumptions.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think that the Saints go and get a linebacker in free agency that's not going to be as expensive as Davis, but can still play well for them. Like maybe a guy like and this is just the first name that came to my mind because Bills, maybe a guy like Matt Milano, who has been injured the past couple years, needs an opportunity to be able to prove himself again that he's still got it. Things like that.
All right. So, we're all good here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. With the 9th overall pick, the Kansas City Chiefs of Missouri, are being represented by Poncho. And I honestly thought that it was just going to be Jeremiah Love, but David Bailey's like sitting right there. So I'm taking David Bailey because Felix, the other guy that they drafted a couple years back, has not worked out.
They cut him,
And
didn't he? Didn't they?
no, is he still on roster?
I'm pretty sure they cut him.
If not, he just has been like basically non-existent, to be
Yeah.
completely honest with you. So I think as the Chiefs, they rather just keep building up that pass rush. Spags is still back as their DC, and they like to blitz, so that's perfect for them. Love, honestly, like would still be a great pick, but you can get a running back later down the line. I would argue. So
All right.
Yeah.
David Bailey to the Chiefs. I like it.
I was shocked that he fell.
Yeah.
But you know what? We go with I think that was the best place to go PPA, especially.
And I think that the Bengals are rolling around on the floor crying at that.
The claps to their knees.
Yep.
Speaking of which, at the 10th overall pick in the mock draft, we have the Bengals represented by Senor Couture. Gator, this board does not look favorable for them, like, at all.
Not at
It
all.
does not.
Who's up to pick again?
Gator.
Gator. I'm representing the Bengals.
Ew.
Yeah.
I know, this board does not look good at all for them.
I think there's only one option here that you could maybe argue.
I would argue one option as well.
Are we thinking the same option or different option?
Unless you want more Monroe Freeling to boost up their O-line.
This honestly, can we go back up to the top? This would be a position where if I'm the Bengals, I'm listening to trade offers for someone that wants to trade up for Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
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 I would argue that too.
Because just how the boards fall, you just want to be out of this. Be like, yeah, or someone that wants to trade up for a Makai Lemon or something and get ahead of
or
Miami
get Delaney too.
Yeah.
Delaney.
All right, Gator, who you picking?
Scroll down a little bit.
Folk wouldn't be bad here. A little bit of a reach, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
hate it.
I wouldn't hate Falk. I also wouldn't hate Freeling. Especially with now
Really
having
fun.
Max Crosby in the division.
Yeah. Gator,
In
it's all you.
addition.
I'm gonna assume that the Bengals go and get offensive line before the draft. No, get
Draft?
defense before the draft. No, wait. No, they're gonna get offensive line before the draft, and I'm gonna go with Falk.
All right.
Alright.
Keldrick Falk to the Bengals.
I like that pick.
I like
that
it
pick.
too. Keldrick Falk is really good.
That's also really realistic in my opinion. I would argue that someone's gonna go for one of the other edge rushers in this class, since so many just got out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is one of those things where it's we say things that are like, oh, this is such a reach, there's no way this happens, but then the draft comes and it happens. So
Yeah, like last year with Kenneth Grant going to the Dolphins at, what was it, pick 13?
13, yeah, we all thought he was going to fall into the 20s.
Yeah. Anyways, with the 11th pick, the Dolphins, represented by Nevitz, is now on the clock.
And honestly, this is one of two possible directions here. The Dolphins, I believe they did get rid of Tyreek Hill, right? Or there are at least rumors
Yeah,
that they're
it's
going to.
off.
Nevitz,
off
we
the clock.
talked about. I literally said he got released. Were you not listening?
Yeah,
Maniac,
really.
Maniac, you said so many names, I lost track, okay?
He did. He did, to be fair.
It's just showing to me that Nevitz doesn't listen to me and he doesn't care about me.
And Poncho, I'm sorry, but I honestly
Look at my
have
lemon.
I have
Oh.
your lemon going to the Miami Dolphins.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. We don't know the future of Waddle, so honestly, that's perfectly fair.
We don't know the future of Waddle. They just lost Hill.
Yeah. And I'm also on the opinion that Lemon is not going to be as bad as the drafts have made it out to be.
I don't
Kind of
think he's
weak,
going to be bad.
Interviews, kind of weak interviews, smaller hands, but like I always say, he plays up to what he actually is at 6
Yeah.
foot, 6 foot, 6'1", and like 200 pounds ish. He plays more than that though. He plays bigger body. Yeah, really good pick.
Yeah.
I like the variety here because I thought he was definitely going to go to the Rams. So, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, with the 12th overall pick in our mock draft, we have the Dallas Cowboys represented by the Maniacs Gaming, aka Gregory Gaines. So what are they gonna do here, buddy?
Cry probably.
Yeah.
There's just nothing here.
There's
man.
nothing here for them.
I guess corner. Since you lost, you got rid of Diggs. No, not Diggs. Yeah, did you get rid of Diggs
Diggs.
last year?
Yeah,
Diggs.
Trayvon
Yeah, yeah.
Diggs.
Yeah, 'cause they went to they released him, and then he went to the Packers.
Or do you want to like reach a little bit there, for interior D line or D line?
I feel like you just got to go.
Mansour Delane, you
Again,
think?
Yeah, I feel like that's just a spot where you just go for him. Assuming that you keep George Pickens and all that, and because you don't have Pickens on roster, you might look at getting like a Jordan Tyson or something.
Didn't
Obviously,
they?
Pickens is tagged. He's
Yeah,
tagged
Pickens-
right now.
Pickens is
but,
tagged.
like, he's tagged,
But
but
he's
they
not
haven't
happy
ruled
about
out
it.
the possibility of trading him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like
wouldn't-
Mansour Delane
yeah.
for the Cowboys. I like that a lot.
I agree. And now back on the clock at pick 13 for the LA Rams via Atlanta's pick. Fuck you, Atlanta. We have Gator, aka Spirit Sports, setting the Rams, obviously, like I mentioned earlier. What are they gonna do here, honestly?
Well, they don't need a running back.
Nope.
They don't need another young wide receiver.
They could.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but they don't need it.
Yeah, they don't.
They really don't need anything.
I think there's
But-
there's two options that they could really use here.
I mean,
They wouldn't do it first round though.
I know they wouldn't.
No, I'm not going that route either. I'm saying like the two last guys on your board right now, I think like would be the pick.
McCoy and Freeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Rob Havenstein retired, obviously, so they don't have a right tackle officially, and they could always use another corner. The big problem that they had was their secondary, in my opinion, the playoff run. Except against the Bucks offense, or was the Bucks offense? That was Quentin Lake. It's fine.
I'm gonna go with McCoy.
All right, Jermod McCoy to the Los Angeles Rams.
Any complaints? Any comments?
Nope, not at all.
concerns?
Why is
Oh.
Jeremiah
Oh.
Love a suggestion for the Raiders?
Wait,
Why not?
Rams already have like 3 corners that start for them.
They have a nickel. McCoy's gonna play outside, next to, I'm assuming, what's it called? Is it McDuffie?
McDuff, yeah.
And because the secondary is being massively overhauled, to be completely
True.
fair,
Alright,
they're
alright.
looking everywhere for that. So I'm gonna defend that pick as well.
I mean, yeah, I don't hate it. But, like, it's just a curious question mostly.
I would have done the Georgia guy as well, but it's the mock. We gotta experiment a little bit. Anyways, at pick 14, the Las Vegas Raiders, being represented by yours truly via the Baltimore pick that we traded for Crosby. Crosby, I miss you. Please come back soon. Anyways, is now on the clock. Just scroll down a little bit. I'm not a huge Jordan Tyson guy. Okay, so that's good. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. So I can show off basically. So I would like Jordan Tyson, but I'm really hesitant about his hamstring injury. And we do need a 1, so I'm gonna assume that we're gonna draft a guy. And if Lemon was still here, I'm just gonna take Lemon. I wouldn't care. Freeling is a really good right tackle. He reminds me a lot of Colton Miller coming out of the draft. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the Penn State guy's name, even though he probably will be on my team potentially. We do need a left guard because Parham is already a free agent, and Caleb Rogers, we don't know if he's going to be the official day 1 starter, so that's to be determined. We'll play it safe for now. If the fun pick is going to be Tyson, but the real pick here is going to be Monroe Freeling, because I think we can find a decent guard. I don't think we're going to find a really good right tackle to take over, though.
I like
and Freeling has all the tools to be a good right tackle. All right, go ahead.
I like it a lot. I like it for you guys.
It was toss up between him and Penn State guy.
And Jeremiah Love continues to fall. This is not going to happen in the real draft. There's no way Jeremiah Love falls this far.
I feel like he's the most he would go is 3 or 4. Someone's going to take a shot on that.
Somebody's going to trade up for him, realistically.
Yeah. I think we're playing it more safe for what the teams need rather than getting a luxury pick at Jeremiah.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is fine. Last year we did the same thing with Teteroa McMillan. I think he fell to the 20s.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
Yeah. But I digress. We have the most important pick now of this draft. At pick 15, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers represented by Maniac now on the clock.
Ouch.
Okay. How the fuck is there not a single defensive lineman here?
Because they've all been taken. Well, there's Peter Woods.
Yeah, you can get Peter Woods.
Pass.
You don't like Peter Woods?
Not really, no.
Keep scrolling for him. Messidor. The only thing with Messidor is that he's 25.
All right, fuck it. We're sending
Phillip
it.
Banks.
We're sending it at this point.
Oh?
On who?
We've drafted a lot of Oregon players lately. What's one more?
Kenyon Sadiq. I love it.
There's nobody else here to take.
Yeah.
Kenyon Sadiq to the Tampa Bay. Oh, I love that pick.
I love that pick. Listen, I love that pick more than I did last year with Ibuka, honestly. Because they need a tight end, and if they don't have Mike Evans, they need a big body in the receiving core.
Yep. Yeah. And that's exactly what Sadiq will be for you.
Yeah. Any other notes?
Cade Ott's a free agent. That's all I got. There's nothing here for defense. This is a spot where you look to trade down with someone like maybe the Vikings that want to jump ahead of certain teams, especially, try to get Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, Love is fallen hard.
All right.
And again, the Jet, especially depending on what the Jets do with Breece Hall.
Of course. Anyways, with that in mind, with the 16th overall pick, the Jets being represented by Notes 1, the pick obviously being via the Indianapolis Colts is now on the clock.
This is the Jets pick that they obtained from the Colts in the Sauce Gardner trade. And speaking of Breece Hall and Jeremiah Love, I am going to operate on the assumption that the Jets are pulling a tag and trade with Brees Hall, and I am going to have them taking Jeremiah Love here at pick 16.
That would be so wild, dude. That would be so wild.
Like, it doesn't really, like, them tagging Brees Hall to begin with just doesn't make sense to me at all, because Brees Hall is already, like, fully in his prime, and you are literally just wasting him. He's not doing anything for you, and instead he's just eating up salary cap.
Well, remember, it's the New York Jets that we're talking about here.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know.
all right. Anyways, really good pick there, Nevitz. Really good pick there. Obviously, realistically, we'll preface this by saying someone's probably going to jump.
Oh, somebody will trade up to pick 4 with the Titans and take Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
That's my
anyway.
prediction right now.
All right. Clip that. Anyways, with the 17th overall pick in the 2026 NFL mock draft, we have the Lions, represented by yours truly, Senor Gator. And Gator, this board kind of sucks for you. I'm going to be so real. Actually, no, there's one pick that I like for you guys.
There's only one thing that we should do in the first round, and that's offensive line.
That guy's a stud. If you take him, go ahead. He's such a stud.
Yeah, I think we go him, and then we either move him, Scruggs, or somebody else to tackle.
I
Right.
think I haven't watched much Penn State, but I'm pretty sure he profiles more as a guard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's offensive guard, yeah.
And
But he
so
has a
that
good
this
amount of agility and yeah.
this could realistically, he might even, I don't know much about, I'm going to attempt to pronounce this, Oliva Vega. I don't know much about him, but he could even potentially pop into center and be your long-term center replacement.
isn't that kind of supposed to be Tate, though?
Eh,
Rowledge. I mean, either way, you get a strong guy here with
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You got a strong interior offensive lineman.
Like,
which
we have
you guys-
him, we have Juice Scruggs we got in a trade who didn't allow a sack all of last season, so
Yeah.
either of them at guard is good, and then we can do something with tackle.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you've still got Sewell at right
Yeah.
tackle at least. So
Like,
you
I'm
really
not worried about the right side at all.
No, not at all. I wouldn't be either. All right.
All right. With the 18th overall pick in our mock draft, the Vikings, represented by myself, are now on the clock. And you're just gonna have to scroll down and just take you know what? I'm looking at one of the defensive guys. It's either Peter Woods or Messidor. And I kind of like Peter Woods a little bit more.
All right. I like
So
that
I'm
pick
going
for
Peter
them.
Woods. It was between him and Caleb, to be
Mhm.
honest. But we just gotta overhaul. We just gotta get more on that defense.
I need to
Because
remind myself of
what's it
something.
called?
That's right. Okay.
More on that defense. Anyways, now I'll hand over the floor with the 19th overall pick. The Carolina Panthers, represented by Maniac, is now on the clock. Maniac, you play these guys twice a year, both heated battles. What do the Panthers need?
So something that to keep an eye on is potentially wide receiver, obviously, because like a lot of their guys just have not developed as they hoped.
A douche.
Obviously, Ted McMillan coming off his offensive rookie of the year is going to be a big one to keep an eye on. But honestly, here, Jordan I just don't think it's the option unless they get cut and or trade one of their receivers that's currently in that room. Obviously,
I like their wide receiver
know.
board too much.
I think they want to keep what they've got going. They don't want to mess it up right now. They don't want to mix it up with what they've got because obviously a lot of their guys are building chemistry with Bryce Young. They're trying to show confidence in Bryce Young. They don't want to throw a new guy in there that's a rookie. Try to get him connected with Bryce Young and whatnot. And I think the biggest thing is, like, I don't really hate the idea of an edge for them. But, like, let's scroll down a little bit. I just want to see what else is, like, kind of here. Like, not much. Not much. All right, scroll a little more. Let's see if there's something they potentially could reach on. Not really.
Howell's not
CJ
bad.
CJ Allen could be one of those trade back to get kind of guys, but like, I think with this one you just take the edge.
Akeem Messidor.
Yeah.
Isidore.
Okay, you could never
A
have
little
too
bit
much pass rush.
A little bit of an older guy, which it's gonna be fine because he is still like really fine. He's really good. He's a plug guy. Obviously, with them winning the division last year, I think that works to continue just
Yeah.
like competing for that.
And like we say
Obviously,
that
you know,
we
the
say that
fantasy
he's
stuff
a
is really
little bit older, but like realistically, he's around the same age as a lot of the Panthers' key players right now. So they will all be able to kind of develop together, essentially.
The funniest thing is that I think he's gonna be 25 by the time he actually plays. So he's
Mhm.
like, well, me and Maniac's age ish. So it's funny to think.
Yeah.
Anyways, now at the 20th overall pick, the Dallas Cowboys via the Green Bay Packers trade for you know who's represented by Nevitz.
And I think that
it's
the
really good.
Cowboys are falling to their knees crying at that pick of Akeem Messidor because the rest of this board is not going the Cowboys' way.
It's not good.
It's not. They even took like something like Avion Terrell. We had them take Mansour Delane earlier, so
They already
it
have a young
doesn't.
corner.
They are not going to double dip on corner in the first round. I could see them
should.
potentially reaching for Cassius Howell. I think Cassius Howell is very good. I could also potentially, in a world where George Pickens gets traded, I could see a Denzel Boston going here. That being
Big body wide
said,
receiver.
I'm going to go with the man for the Florida Gators, and that is Caleb Banks to go to the Dallas Cowboys. Help on that defensive line a little bit. While not being a true edge, which is what they really need, he can help with the pass rush. He's a good run defender, and that is my pick here.
Really good pick there. Really good pick there. Nice pivot for them because I know they were crying. I know they're crying, but
Yeah.
really good pivot for them. And I thought Banks was going to go a little bit sooner, but that was honestly a really good pick for them. And now I believe the Steelers are also crying to themselves.
Yeah.
Well, there's still plenty of good options for them. But anyways, for the 21st overall pick in our mock draft, the Steelers, represented by the Maniacs Gaming, is back on the clock. Sorry for a little bit of a short break for you.
Simple. Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Yeah.
Sorry,
This is-
he relied on the course of Adam Thielen at one point last season.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't care who your quarterback's going to be, whether it's Will Howard, Aaron Rodgers, some other dude you sign in free agency. You need someone not named DK Metcalf.
Agreed.
and
Carry on.
I personally think that Jordan Tyson might even possibly fall out of the first round. I have guys like Denzel Boston above him personally. Casey Conception I have above him. Definitely not because of where he's from.
Definitely not. No.
No, definitely not. But
No.
again, like you mentioned earlier, Pancho, the injury issues are a thing, very much a thing with Jordan Tyson. And we've seen players fall simply because of injuries. We've seen really good players fall because of injuries. And I do see him possibly being here at the end of the first round. I could see him being all the way in the second. But because of DK Metcalf, I don't think they go for a guy like Denzel Boston, who's basically
need to
DK
decide
Metcalf, but younger.
Mm-hmm. And now with the new offensive identity, we wonder too, how much is that going to be now on McCarthy? Like, what kind of offense is he going to bring, and what is he
Yep.
going to favor more so?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I
also
really
not
like the
familiar
pick.
with his offenses, to be completely honest with you. But again, offensive mind, getting an offensive guy makes sense.
Yeah, all that to say, I really like the Jordan Tyson pick to the Steelers.
I respect it. I like it.
Yeah.
With the 22nd pick, the San Diego Chargers, represented by yours truly, Papa Poncho, myself, are now on the clock. and holy crap, this is not going to work. Okay, big body wide receiver typically don't work out for them, so no. Terrell might be the pick. Proctor, you don't need a tackle. Thinman, maybe? Thinman's a big maybe, but scroll down a little bit more. Let me just see what options we have. Don't need a pass rusher. Don't really need linebacker.
Oh, this is
Again, you don't need
actually
tackle.
awful. Oh my
This
gosh.
is bad. This is a bad board.
This is a terrible board for the Chargers.
You know what? I'm gonna reach a little bit here, actually. Well, first, actually, wait. What's the topic again? The corner?
Yeah, Avion Terrell.
They don't really need Avion Terrell. So go down, get the other Ohio State guy,
Caden McDonald.
McDonald. Yeah, I talked to one of my buddies, and he does really like him. And they also need to revamp interior defensive line. They need to get younger there in general.
We love a good reach.
It's not even that big of a reach. They generally like him, and I can see him going earlier too.
Yeah. And I mean, every
Anyways.
year, like Pancho, you and I were talking about it, I think last week, how so often we have guys that are just not even on our radar to be first round picks that sneak into the first round. Like I mentioned Maxwell Hairston. He was not even on my radar until the Bills drafted him in the first round.
Yeah. And I will be transparent too. Both those safeties that we did see, Emmanuel McNeil out of Toledo, and then the Dylan guy from Oregon, they can definitely be earlier too, and I can see them being as high as 18 to the Vikings personally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the way I see it. But
Yeah.
anyways, I just want to be transparent about that. All right, Gator, what overpowered defensive player are they gonna get? Are the Eagles gonna get? I'm not doing the bit for this one because the Eagles somehow always figure it out.
They do.
Actually, there's another good option there too. That's not defense. Oh, you Gator. I trust your judgment.
That's a decision.
Unless you say Denzel Boston, and then I'm gonna kick you from the
Hey,
school.
hear me out, Pancho. They trade AJ Brown and they draft Denzel Boston. They pull a Titans.
Traylon Burks, bro. They're not gonna
Denzel,
they're not gonna do.
Denzel Boston is the next Traylon Burks, man.
No, Howie's not that stupid, bro.
I
Gator, what's your
say Terrell.
Avion Terrell.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
bold.
that's gonna be.
I like
it's
it,
bold,
though.
but it also means Mitchell's the 1. Terrell's probably gonna be the 2, and you've put
Move DeJean
White
back
Cooper.
to safety.
No, slot corner.
Or slot, yeah. I think he
Yeah,
could
just
play
put him in the
safety if
slot.
you need him to, though. Like if you're running 4 DBs.
He does both really well.
Yeah. I like that.
But I think still best place for him is at corner. So he could probably switch out with also Terrell if Terrell also wants to try out the slot too. But
Yeah,
we're splitting hairs now.
we are.
Anyways, pick 24 in our mock draft is the Cleveland Browns. Pick via Jacksonville,
Who
represented
do we have for
by
Browns?
Senor Nevitz.
Take earlier? Oh yeah, Spencer Fano. That's right.
Fano, yeah.
Yeah, no. This is a spot where the Browns have a perfect opportunity. They drafted Fano earlier. They have a perfect opportunity to fill their other biggest weakness from this past season, which was those wide receivers. I'm going to be so honest. I am far from a Shedeur Sanders believer, but if you really do want to have Shedeur Sanders succeed, you need to build this offense around him. And so I am going to have the Browns taking the big-bodied man from Washington, Denzel Boston, at this pick.
I think that works perfectly because if it's a lob threat thing, you can just like kind of chuck it at him,
Mm-hmm.
chuck it at Boston, and he'll be able to come down with it.
Yeah.
And they just need that. They just need more guys that are going to be able to catch the ball.
Fuck it,
All right.
Denzel's down there somewhere.
Denzel is indeed down there somewhere. Anyways, I assume we don't have Darth here, but with the 26th
Actually, Darth
overall
is in
pick-
chat.
Hi, Darth. I have to look back at your notes real quick. Gotta give me some notes. Both the guys that he wanted are gone.
Oh no!
He wanted Caleb Banks or Caden McDonald. They're both out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He gave me some options. There's two. There's two that he gave me.
I mean, I could
And
also.
that's,
I want to give one little
But-
piece of input with Tremaine Edmonds being gone. I could see like a CJ Allen potentially. Just a thought.
yeah, but but I'll be transparent about the picks that he did want. It's Proctor and Dylan.
Okay.
Proctor is more of a right tackle. I don't think they really need him, to be completely honest with you.
hmm
Maybe a upgrade at left tackle, but that's going to take some time for development, and they don't need that. Honestly, it's between Dylan and the other guy from Toledo, because he's a little bit bigger than the Dylan guy. That's why.
Yeah. Emmanuel
And
McNeil.
Yeah, I really like Emmanuel McNeil, but I'm gonna go with my cheat sheet here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go Dylan.
Dylan
Dylan.
Thinman. Dylan Thinmint. That's what we're calling him. He is
Dil-
Thin Mint
I was
now.
gonna say Dylan Thinmans. Dylan Thinmans.
Yep. Going to the Chicago Bears.
Any
Don't mind me, I'm
complaints?
taking a nap.
Oh,
You have a bit until you pick, so I don't blame you. That's my bad.
Darth said in chat, Proctor cause hurt left tackle, and Dylan for cap space and getting rid of Kwani B.
He does not want to keep Kwani Breeze, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, you
Oh, yeah,
guys
I
got
prefer
the
that
Thin
more
Mints.
Thinmans. Anyways, with the 26th overall pick in the NFL mock draft, we have the Bills represented by Poncho, because I'm taking your pick, and we are going Caden. No, Nevitz, go ahead.
Hush.
You go cook.
Um,
I got you.
now,
got
if you asked me this a week ago, I would have had an instant answer. And that answer would have been KC Conception.
Casey, yeah.
However, with the trade for DJ Moore, I do think that the Bills go in a different direction with this pick. And I think they go defense. I think they just brought in a new defensive mind. Obviously not a head coach, but they brought in a new defensive coordinator that is completely revamping their defensive system. And personally, I would have liked to see a Caleb Banks or a McDonald falling here, because I do think that that big body is really what we need. However, I do see Cassius Howell sitting here, and I do really like Cassius Howell. I don't know exactly where he would slot in on the Bills, potentially as a replacement for Joey Bosa, who's going into free agency this year. But that is going to be my pick here, is Cassius Howell for the Bills.
I was not expecting that at all, I'll be so honest. I thought you were going to go CJ Allen here.
I like CJ Allen too, but I also really like Terrell Bernard and Dorian Williams at our linebacker
say, yeah.
spots.
I was going to say, you have a pretty strong core to at least attempt on, what's it called, for a 3-4.
Yeah.
All right. With the 27th overall pick in our mock draft, the San Francisco 49ers, represented by Senor Gator, is now on the clock. I think there's one obvious pick here.
I
Potentially
agree.
two.
Actually, I have two. I have two possible picks here.
I have two, yeah.
I'm thinking CJ Allen.
That was not one of my two. Wow, I like it
That
though.
was not where I was going either. I love that.
I like it though. I was thinking
love that
Proctor or Conception there.
Also, Nevis, I 100%, I 100% thought you were gonna say CJ Allen. CJ Allen. I was gonna be very confused as to where to go.
Yeah.
No, I like that though. It's spicy.
All right, Maniac, you have your pick of 2 tackles for the Texans because you know the Texans need O-line.
Bring it, Bama. Let's go. Caden
Roll
Proctor.
Tide. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll fucking
Okay,
Tide.
well, damn it, Poncho, I have bad news.
Why, did they just sign a tackle?
You will not get Alec Ingold.
Where's he going?
Alec Ingold signed a 2-year deal for $77.5 million with the LA Chargers.
Ew.
Probably. No, what's it called?
And he's going to reunite with Mike McDaniel.
McDaniel wanted him back. That's why, and it makes sense. He really McDaniel really does like Ingold.
Mm.
Hey, for that price, they can keep him. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. I assume we draft one later down the line, but anyways. Now that Maniac ripped my heart out and stopped on it a couple times with that news.
You're welcome.
With the 29th overall pick, the Kansas City Chiefs
Bless
of
you.
Missouri, Salu,
Thank you.
represented by me, is wow. I don't even know where to go here.
Just to
see.
clarify,
Let's
this
get
is
the-
the Rams pick that they obtained in the McDuffie trade.
Thank you. I forgot to put that in there.
Yep.
Because I'm dumb.
Wait,
Hey, that's the
surely
only one you
not.
missed. Like, you're doing good, Poncho.
Wait,
Okay.
surely that can't be possible. The Chiefs always make the playoffs, and they always make the AFC Championship at minimum with Mahomes. Surely that can't be right.
Unheard of. Unheard of. Anyways, give me Conception.
Yeah, I like
They just
that.
need a receiver.
They
just
do.
need a receiver. One potentially going back to jail, and Xavier Worthy being Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
He's a guy with a little bit more finesse. Anyways, the Denver Broncos at pick 30, represented by Nevis, is now on the clock.
And I have absolutely no idea where to go with this.
I don't either. I don't either.
This is
I want to give you,
such a
tips. One maybe that I'm thinking of, but that's literally it. 2, maybe 3.
The Broncos' run game was their biggest weakness this year. And I don't even think that necessarily comes down to Dobbins and Harvey. I think it comes down more to the fact that their run blocking from their O-line was not that great this year. So while it may not be the biggest need for the Broncos, I do think that in this situation, they kind of just go BPA. That is at a position of kind of need. And so I'm going to give them Caleb Lamu.
I don't hate that pick for them. I don't hate that pick for them. I was thinking what would be the best case for them, and it was either between him, just try to move him over to like guard or something, because they have good interior offensive linemen, like 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
But they're not a complete team. And then I would probably pivot into McNeil, to be completely honest with you.
I could see McNeil. I was also considering McNeil.
Because who knows how long Hufanga has? Because he did good. He did really good this year, but
Hufanga, these
don't
nuts.
trust him with how old he is.
Nevitz corner.
No.
Corner. Rest of the draft.
Every time
Rest of the draft,
Talanoa
corner.
Hufanga's name is said, we must say that. Come on, you know this.
Fair
We don't
enough,
have
fair
to.
enough. Anyways, Maniac, we put you in a pretty crap spot here at pick 31 for the Patriots. What would you like?
God.
I know. I
Scroll
know.
a little more.
Oh no.
Oh, God, go back up. Go back. Fuck it.
I
This
think
is
there's
a spot.
like 2 picks. I think there's 2 picks you can go here.
Fuck it. They need O-line so bad. But like, fuck. It's the end of the first round. You're gonna pick late in the second round. You might as well just take a shot on somebody you like. Go Blake Miller.
Wait, hold on. We gotta find a random
Almost
third
totally
round.
disputed.
We gotta find a random third round
Yeah,
player. for them to be their next Cole
Funny.
Strange.
Nevitz, no
No,
one
I know.
can hear you.
Wait, what? I'm muted?
Nevitz.
Why would y'all server mute me? You know I can't see the call while we're streaming.
That was Maniac's fault,
Comedy?
not mine. That wasn't my fault.
Well, you know what? Stream heard me. So that's what's
At
important.
least.
All right,
Yeah.
Blake Miller to the Patriots.
I was honestly thinking you're gonna go with Cooper, because they just also need a reliable.
I was
receiver
also
as well,
thinking you were
but-
going to go with Cooper because they just lost their number one receiver.
Yeah, but I'm expecting
Cooper's
them
kind
to
of a
sign
sleeper.
somebody in free agency. like an
I
Alexander
could see that as
Mattison.
well. Yeah.
They need veterans for a rookie. Well, third year quarterback. All right, Gator, at pick 32 for the Seattle Seahawks. Take us home.
Take us home, Gator.
Take us home.
You know what? Just give him TJ.
All right, hold on just a minute.
That's actually a really good pick for them still.
There we go. All right, you're giving them T.J. Parker.
Yeah.
I like that. And Ty Simpson falls out of the first round.
I don't see Ty Simpson going any earlier, to be honest.
I don't either. Okay, where do we
I
see
forget
the?
We can't see the full draft.
Ah, dang. Wait, hold on. What if I click save?
Darn.
Oh, here we go. Now we
Okay, there
can.
we go.
All right.
Honestly,
Okay, where did we lose? Where did we lose the plot?
I don't know.
I feel like Bailey dropping is kind of. Love dropping is definitely interesting,
I
but
think
we'll come
Love
back to that
dropping
eventually.
as far as he did is what's the
When we
difference.
do one with trades, Love is not falling this far
No.
Yeah, I
because
agree with that.
honestly, what I have heard the big rumors of is potentially the Chiefs trading up to 4 for Jeremiah Love.
That'd be
Mhm.
insane.
It makes sense. Both GMs have like connections with each other too, so I can see this.
The other team that I could see trading up for him is the Commanders, with Eckler being old.
Mhm.
And
then, same thing with the command. Go ahead.
and I was also going to say, and Bill being just kind of inconsistent in his rookie year.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, because I did forget about Styles for a second. I wasn't considering him for the Downs pick. If I probably had that replay, I probably would have done Styles 5 and then Downs 7. Probably was gonna be 7.
I actually like it this way around. I think Sonny Styles is the better like talent player, but I think in terms of versatility, which we see NFL teams valuing versatility so much these days, I think in terms of versatility, Caleb Downs is your guy. Like I said, he reminds me a lot of when I was younger watching Troy Polamalu. He is just all over the field.
Mhm.
But yeah, that is our mock draft.
Falk at 10 was really good. Falk at 10 was actually really
I
good.
do
pick.
really like Falk at 10, honestly.
Moreau Freeling, I think he's gonna go at 6 to be honest, but
hmm
I think that's still a good pick.
You think he goes before Fano?
I feel like Fano might be in between that range for like the cards and stuff. Cards and Titans.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe not Titans so much because I think their tackles are pretty okay.
Yeah, no, I think Titans have bigger needs on defense. And they need
Genuinely, yeah.
receivers more than they need O-line, I think.
I do expect the Titans to address that though in free agency for the wide receiver part. I think they're gonna overpay for one of the guys.
They're
but
going to overpay for
we
Mike
shall see
Evans. We
tomorrow.
know this.
No, it's gonna be Alec Pierce. I can definitely see it being Alec Pierce.
Gosh, Alec Pierce is the wide receiver 1 for the Titans. Sounds gross.
Hey, I can see it though.
But in this situation, there could potentially be Ty Simpson going at the top of the second round to a team like the Jets, which
I think the
honestly,
Jets should pull that trigger.
I don't hate that for the Jets.
Mel
Yeah.
McNeil though is gonna be overlooked. I feel like he definitely could have gone here somewhere, but I don't know where I would have put him personally.
I mean, at the end of the day, when was the last time we saw a Toledo player get drafted in the first round?
Quentin Mitchell.
Oh yeah, he was Toledo, wasn't he?
He was Toledo. The like literally the only downside to him is that like he played at a small school, which was Toledo.
Yeah. I like it though. I'm happy with this mock draft.
I'm satisfied with it.
All right. I will send it to you,
Volume two,
Poncho, so
yeah.
that you can share it on the socials.
Yes, please.
And with that, we are gonna. Oh no, hide that. There we go. And
We are gonna pivot
oh,
to something else after this.
yeah.
I mean, would you like to take the floor?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Where am I taking it?
You said that you wanted to talk about like the offseason stuff, like predictions.
Oh yeah. We can do like.
Oh,
Yeah, you start. You start. You talk about it.
Poncho, I made a mistake.
What you do.
Oh wait, I should be able to go back and get it. I'll look later. Don't worry. I closed out of the tab on accident.
It's fine. So I just
No,
wanted to like.
that's whatever, dude.
Obviously, with free agency being tomorrow, like. The legal tampering period, I figured we could go over some of the top free agents and kind of like do some predictions of who we think is going to go where. And we can all talk about our own teams and like what we think is our priorities going into the free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Like we could each give like a top 3 of needs of what we're going to look into.
Mhm.
So I can start off the show if you guys would like me to.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Please do.
So for the Bucks, obviously, number 1, linebackers. Please, for the love of God, linebackers. I know Levante David has not come back yet. I know he hasn't retired, but even if he comes back, we cannot roll out with Servassier Dennis and Levante being our number 1 and number 2. I don't care if we get an old man like Bobby Wagner or something. Just we need another body in the linebacker room. Preferably 2 or 3, honestly. And then edge rusher. I want a pass rush, man. I've been asking for it for years.
No.
Okay.
No pass rush
And
for
then,
you.
No pass rush.
Number three. I'm gonna just obviously O-line, because like we need O-line depth. And then obviously honorable mention to Mike. Like I'm not gonna consider him a need based on like how our wide receiver room is set up. But like obviously Mike will always have a home in Tampa until he doesn't want a home in Tampa.
Wait, I figured it out. I figured out who the Titans are getting at wide receiver. They're not going to get Mike. They're going to get someone who's even more washed.
Who?
Tyreek
Devontae.
Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Let's go.
That's all.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I can, I guess.
All right.
Um, I am gonna hope for the Bills that the pickup of DJ Moore is gonna help with our biggest need on offense, which was honestly wide receiver. I wouldn't hate seeing them go to get another wide receiver, maybe a lower end guy that we can get for cheaper. Like I wouldn't mind going out and getting like a Diami Brown, to be honest, or somebody of that caliber. Heck, I wouldn't even mind if they went and offered Curtis Samuel another contract. As for defense, we did just let go of Taylor Rapp and Dane Jackson and Taron Johnson, all secondary players, so I would like to see them go and try to make a move for somebody in the secondary, preferably at safety. Oh, and DeMar Hamlin is also a free agent. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
I don't really have any names in particular there that I would like to see them go for. Just somebody to bring in, and maybe somebody older that can be a little bit more of a mentor for the developing Cole Bishop. Like I see Jimmy Ward here. I would not hate if they brought in Jimmy Ward on like a 1-year contract. And let me see who's available at corner. I'm just looking at a list right now, by the way. And at corner, honestly, there's a lot of different options that they could go. I personally would rather see them build up the corner room through the draft, as it is one of the hardest positions to play in football. Getting the young guys that you can develop right from the moment they enter the league is massive. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts.
And to end on that note too, again, new defense, new guy coming in. I trust his developmental skills for your
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
All right, I shall go next. While Gator's probably there thinking, he's plotting. So big things that we really need, obviously, like receiver, just to improve that room in general. Like I was saying earlier in the mock, is that like I would like just to get like an Alec Pierce, and Shaheed is especially like a big need, but I'm not going to overpay for either of those guys because I think the big get is going to be Tyler Linderbaum, play center, JBJ back at left guard, and then whoever else plays wherever else on the O line. And then bridge guys I was thinking about for O line is Walker, Rasheed Walker, and Spencer Buford for as a guard. Running back room, we need just one or two more. So either or of Tucker, Sean Tucker, or Rashad White from the Bucks. And I didn't touch on it, but we do need a fullback now because we're running fullback sets, and a veteran quarterback because Spytech has said in multiple draft interviews that he did not want Fernando Mendoza to start early. So I was talking to Maniac about this, and I was saying maybe Mariota comes back, maybe we do like a Tyrod situation. One of the lists that I have said maybe Case Keenum just because why not, or maybe get Kirk for cheap. But Kirk is never gonna come cheap. And then on the defensive line, since we're also running a 3-4, Greg Gaines and Jordan Elliott would actually be pretty decent options. Not because he's here in our call right now, but because Greg Gaines is familiar with the 3-4. Thank you. Thanks for that, buddy. I was familiar with the 3-4, but I would still like to try to get a true nose tackle, either in free agency or in the second round with Lee Hunter. Just a bigger guy because we need a nose. That's the big thing. We need a nose. I like the other D ends in 3-4 that we can run. And then the DN / outside linebacker, I really want Jalen Phillips, or Boye Mafe. Just either of them would be okay. And same thing with linebackers. Give me anybody. Coy Walker, Nakobe Dean, any of those guys. I'm not huge on Lloyd, but whatever. And then corners, Lontae Taylor is one of them. Re-signing Eric Stokes is going to be a big one because I did like Eric Stokes last year as our bright spot for the defense. And safety, it's either Brisker or Nick Cross. After that, we're pretty much set. Our responsibility right now is just to spend money.
Yeah.
All right.
Did
I give you enough time?
I do have one question for you, Pancho.
Yeah.
How would you feel about Money Mitch as the bridge quarterback? Because he's a free agent this year as well.
I know, but I wouldn't. I'm just not a fan.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's either an older guy or a guy that's going to be a little bit more mobile. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch, I know can do that, but I prefer the other guys I mentioned. I feel like fit the scheme better and have a little bit more connection.
All right, Gator.
Well, we need help basically on the line and the secondary. I'm thinking we need to re-sign most of our expiring contracts. And then even if we don't get all of them, I think we need to target just O-line in the free agency, and a couple secondary guys is just the main plan. I don't have anyone in mind, but that's just basically the attack plan.
Yeah, I like it.
Because you and what's it called? You and Nevis don't really have a lot of cap this year.
No, we don't.
So you have to like make do.
To be honest, I don't know how we're paying DJ Moore.
Don't ask
That's a big one.
questions.
Only do.
Like, the amount of important people we have that are in expiring contracts is horrible, and it scares me. But we can figure it out.
He's got to work on it. Let's figure. What's it called? To work through contracts, because a lot of I assume you guys have a lot of what's it called? Unrestricted as well.
Most of them are unrestricted. We have like 2 or 3 restricted.
I know.
And then Jake Bates is exclusive, and we're getting him back. So
Alright, speaking
See.
of excuses, by the way, shout out to the Cowboys actually doing a really good move for Aubrey. Putting
Yeah,
their second round tender
I
on.
don't think you're re-signing either of these restricted guys.
no, we're getting
Considering
Tom Kennedy back.
I have never heard either of these names.
Tom Kennedy is a Detroit Lion legend. You just don't know the lore.
I don't. You're right.
I'm sorry. I
Like,
gotta go
and I'm
get
being
water.
serious when I say that, by the way. Trevor Nowaski, we could do without him. I just like him for depth. But Tom Kennedy is an important piece.
Darth is asking, "Hey Gator, can we take Alex Anzalone from you? If you don't re-sign, that would work, so we don't have to worry about linebacker first round."
Only if they give us something in return.
Your soul.
Well, what are they gonna give you? You're letting Anzalone walk.
Yeah.
We resign him, and then we trade him to the Bears.
I don't think you know how this ain't Madden.
Who
Yeah.
says it can't be? Dan Campbell plays it like Madden, and that works sometimes.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Anyway.
I forgot Daquan Jones is a free agent. Yeah, we need to re-sign him.
How are you guys gonna do without any money, man?
Well, Daquan Jones's value has gone quite a bit down. But we need to re-sign him because he is going to be our starting defensive end opposite Ed Oliver.
Mhm.
With Dion Walker at nose tackle.
God, I hate 3-4 defenses because they make everything sound so confusing.
They do. They really do. Oh, hey, Pancho, if you want a fullback, Reggie Gilliam is a free agent.
That was on my list too, but I
Yeah.
didn't mention him. I didn't mention him.
Honestly, Reggie Gilliam, such a good fullback.
I know, and I was gonna consider saying the name, but I'm more of the assumption that we're gonna do 4 tight ends and then have one basically just be the fullback, like draft a guy from Indiana that played tight end slash running back.
Or who was the guy that you drafted in like the 7th round?
When
That was technically a quarterback, but you were saying like he could be like a Taysom Hill type player.
oh dude, both of those guys are gone.
Oh, okay.
Pete
I-
Carroll was like, I don't really want them. I don't want to have fun.
Yeah, it sounds like Pete Carroll.
Yep.
I mean, that's been Pete Carroll for 10 years going strong.
Mm-hmm. Now that's over. Thank God.
He tried to have fun by throwing the ball on the 1-yard line and learned very quickly that having fun is not fun. Darth is saying Diego Pavia. No.
Hell no, gang. Hell no.
Bruh.
There's so many other quarterbacks I'd rather have than Diego Pavia.
Diego
think he goes, by
Pavia
the
is
way?
gonna end up a Brown somehow.
Oh my gosh, Diego Pavia, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador Sanders competing for the starting job would be hilarious.
You know what the sad
That'd
part
be
is?
awesome.
You know what the sad part is? Dylan Gabriel and Diego Pavia would be almost the same exact height.
Yeah.
And they'd just be staring down at each other. It's like, no, this is my job. And then Shador's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah. I mean, I think right now it's Shador's job to lose, realistically.
Genuinely, I still hate that the Browns are like hinting at trying to get back what's Watson.
Ew. Gross.
He's done. He's over.
Yeah, he's done with football.
Yeah.
It's
He's not a football
giving
player.
it's giving Cam Newton on the Patriots.
No, it's giving Cam Newton going back to the Panthers.
Oh
the
yeah,
second time.
that's yeah.
Real.
The first week of bliss.
I love how-
absolutely destroying the Cardinals.
I love how Maniac is just here in the moment we mentioned the NFC South team. That's when he chimes in.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
Yeah. Also because it's a slower paced episode for us. To be
It
honest.
is. It is. I think that's all we had for today, isn't it?
Unless we want to talk about just in general where we think top free agents are going to go.
Okay, let's just pull up the
Tyreek
list.
Hill is going to be a Titan.
No, let's calm
Evans,
it down
pull up
first.
the list. Pull up the
Up a list.
list.
All right, hold on. Let me get it set back up how I had it before.
All right, now let's talk about how good Neves looks with the bandana
just
while
do
he's
this.
doing that.
So fine, dude. He's so fine.
Oh wait, look, we get an exclusive look at Poncho's bed that has like a lot of pillows on it. It looks like.
That's a vibe.
Wait, do I? Oh yeah, these are a lot of pillows. Honestly,
It's
My
a
back
vibe.
sucks.
It's a vibe.
Also switch out a
How
lot
do
of
we-
it too.
You know what? I just saw that the Lightning apparently lost a game where they scored 7 goals, and apparently there was a combined 102 penalty minutes.
All right, here
Sounds
we
like
go.
a Lightning
Really?
game.
Okay.
Sounds like
Oh,
a
what you
Lightning
got up?
game.
Here we go. All right, let me share it to you guys as well. I currently
what you're
have just
looking
I
at,
currently
'cause I have a
just have the
different
Bills one pulled up because that's what I was looking at, but I just switched it to all teams.
Okay.
And
I also have a list of just the top 100 and NFL.com. What are you doing?
Okay.
we'll go
Jesus
by
Christ.
current market value.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So who's
Yeah.
first?
they're-
Trey Hendrickson.
All right. Where's Hendrickson gonna go?
Oh my God! Neves has leaked his real name. No.
Oh my gosh, it's not like anyone knows that my real name is Richard.
All right. Anyways,
You know what?
Hendrickson. Okay.
Plot twist, Trey Hendrickson signs with the Browns.
No. Absolutely not. No.
Just for the comedy alone.
No. You know what I think is gonna happen to him? I think
I
he's gonna
accidentally
get
broke
into a bid
everything.
war.
You think he's
Okay,
going to get
let me
into a
actually-
bidding war?
Okay.
I think there's gonna be a bidding war for him,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the one that's gonna come out on top, as much as I don't like him, I think he's gonna spend his money. I think he's gonna be a Cowboy.
Who are we talking about?
Trey Hendrickson.
Hendrickson.
In my opinion, Cowboy or Buck.
He does like the Bucks too.
Is it bad that a small part of me thinks he could go to the Patriots?
Not at all.
No.
I
Not at
feel
all.
like he could go to the Patriots, and I hate that. That makes me want to vomit more than the Cowboys does.
They also do need edge rushers because Clavon Chason was only on a 1 year, so they have a hole there now.
Yeah, and also Anfernee Jennings, I believe, is also a
Mhm.
free agent.
Mm-hmm. So they just need another pass rusher.
Yeah.
don't hate that. I
Jawan
don't hate
Jennings, do
that.
we think he stays in San Fran?
I think
I think he's a Charger.
Would you say,
Where's the
Maniac?
Niners? Go for him.
Chargers? I think the Niners will be dumb to let him walk, but I think he's just going to outprice himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think
like
so,
that's
too.
the story with a
Realistically,
lot
he'll
of these wide
contract.
receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Darth, I agree, and that's why I'm saying the Patriots. Darth said, I think Hendrickson will honestly end up on a contender that doesn't have a great pass rush.
Mhm.
That's why I said the Patriots, because the Patriots also do have a very high amount of cap space.
And I know, Darth, you're joking about Bears, but I just don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I see a couple of the other guys though, like definitely that we're probably gonna hit on later.
Yeah.
So we're selling Jawan. I just think he stays.
I think
I
he
think he's
stays
gonna
in San
price
Francisco.
himself.
But I think,
I think he's gonna
especially
price
the Niners
himself out.
can't. Especially the Niners can't get a deal done before noon, EST, which is like 9 a.m. for California.
12. Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord! They're basically going to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning trying to make a deal with him.
Yeah?
Gator, you were saying Chargers. Why Chargers?
Because I think they probably want to get someone else who can catch a football,
Well, they need that, yeah.
and
And
I
also-
think it might be easy for them to just get someone who's already like kind of in the state.
That's true. That's true. I was thinking about like big body because Allen's gone, and they don't really have a big body wide receiver unless Quentin Johnson like figures out the beginning of the year again.
I was honestly thinking Alec Pierce for the Chargers.
They can't afford him. Well, they
Well, if
could,
they can't
actually.
afford Alec Pierce, they're not going to afford Juwan Jennings.
No, they can. They can. Right now, Pierce's value is like almost 30 mil a year.
Mm.
Which is possible. I will argue it is possible.
Darth is saying somehow the Bears will get Alec Pierce or Mike Evans.
No.
That would be the funniest thing ever. I don't think it will happen, but it would be
I
funny.
mean, if they were to get Mike Evans, it would basically just be like Keenan Allen to the Bears all over again.
Genuinely. Well, Maniac, that means that you get him back after like a year.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Anyways, let's continue.
We can skip over the offensive linemen because they go wherever they want to go.
Genuinely, yeah.
Uh,
I got
Alec
this.
Pierce.
Ooh,
Ready,
this is
ready,
actually a
ready,
fun
ready.
one. This is a fun one. Devin Lloyd.
Ooh, Devin Lloyd.
Honestly,
Really
he's making
good
it work.
in
I
his
love him in
prime.
Tampa, but he's absolutely not gonna be cheap.
No, he's
Honestly, I can see the Bears throwing a bag at him.
I could see the Bears throwing a
Bears.
bag at Devin Lloyd.
Another
see that.
one. I don't know how well they could make it work with the cap, but like the Niners absolutely could throw a bag at him
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
not.
because they're definitely gonna need someone, especially with Fred Warner's injuries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that as well.
I'm just trying to think who's willing to throw the money at him because I'm trying to think like who's gonna like outbid for him.
Another one, obviously, like if he really just only wants the money and doesn't want a chance to win a ring, obviously, the Raiders could be a hot spot.
Vegas, yeah. I was thinking like any linebacker is Vegas because he is slightly younger. I don't like 28 for him though. That's the thing.
I could see the Patriots giving him a deal.
Maybe. Honestly, it's the same vein that I was saying earlier for Hendrickson for the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could see the
That
Cowboys.
someone's gonna try to outbid for him.
I want to skip down for a minute. Because this is a guy who did really good in a relief role this year. How do we feel about Wan'Dale Robinson?
Someone's gonna give him a bag.
His
Someone's, like, really
biggest
bad gonna give him a
his
bag.
biggest thing is that he's only 25.
Yeah. No,
I
he's
think
almost
he's
to
gonna go-
25. What's that supposed to mean?
Shut up.
Poncho,
Bro,
I'm
wait,
calling you
Tyler
young.
Linderbaum's my age.
But yeah, no, like honestly, like Wan'Dale Robinson, if the price is there, he's one of those guys that I would not mind the Bills taking a shot on.
He's gonna be too much. Though.
I think he's
Like
gonna
someone-
end up being too expensive.
Yeah.
Somebody that's probably like one of these teams that's like in a position to maybe compete in a year or two might try to go for him.
I can definitely see the Chiefs throwing money at him to try to lure him away.
I could see
I
the
guess.
Chiefs. I could see the Chiefs for sure.
And then even like not about the money, but just like the enticement of trying to play with Mahomes and like under
Yeah.
Reed.
Darth is saying Packers for Wan'Dale Robinson.
No.
I don't like it.
No,
I don't
they
like
have
it.
too many.
Not happening.
They have
Yeah.
too many, man. And I think they're still waiting to see if who was the guy last year? For the first
Golden.
round? Matthew Golden, like if he's that guy. I think they're still waiting for that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Go back up that list, homeboy, for Linderbaum. Or,
Oh yeah, Tyler
Linderbaum.
Linderbaum. Raiders. Honestly.
Raider or Charger? Raider,
Yeah.
Charger. Actually, no, Charger, no, not anymore because they got Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Potentially, obviously, Raiders, Giants could throw
Yeah.
a bag at him.
I think the
Vikings,
Giants
if
too.
they have the cap, because they just lost their center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think likely Raider or Giant. I think the cap space is kind of like matching up for either or of them.
If in that situation, I feel like he'd probably like lean more to the Giants to go play
Oh.
Jim Harbaugh again.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I shouldn't take
Not
Darth
Jim
seriously. I
Jones,
should
he's
not take Darth seriously when he's talking about the Packers. I forget this.
Yeah. Speaking of Bears, what about Wright?
There's so many places he could go. He's
There's
so
so many places he
good.
could go.
He's so
He
good.
is.
I
He-
want to say Bills, but I don't think we're gonna have the money for him.
I don't think you're gonna have the money for him either. I think he's gonna want a lot of money for it.
I think he's gonna be at a minimum 10 mil a year.
I would say around there.
Yeah.
Back up
Bills cannot
also,
afford that.
Back up to Phillips, Jalen Phillips.
Jalen Phillips.
He's right in the
I
middle
want
there.
him. I want him.
Uh,
I don't think we're gonna.
He's gonna
It's a
price
maybe.
himself high, probably,
That's the
especially
thing, and
Mhm.
especially where he's
I don't blame him.
26, almost 27.
Yeah.
He's gonna want a payday.
I assume him and Adofe Owe are gonna do the exact same thing because they both had some pretty good years last year.
Yeah. I like a lot of these are guys that I'm just like they could go to a lot of different places.
Mhm.
How about Shaheed?
Speaking of that,
I just saw
Raider,
that name.
Raider.
Raider. You guys are gonna have to pay him a bag.
That's the problem. I don't
They-
want to pay him. 15's the most I would do a year.
All I'm saying is the Raiders have to spend quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, you guys have the money.
Exactly. That's why. Same thing with Kobe Bryant. We could, but I don't think we have connection with our DC and him.
Mhm.
I would like Brian Cook though.
Yeah, Brian Cook is pretty good.
Would be nice. Would be nice.
Yeah.
We also just like mutually agree that like Tyreek Hill's the Titan. by the
Yeah,
way.
I think Tyreek Hill is going to the Titans.
Titan. What about
Honestly. Imagine they both go to the Titans. I would hate that.
I don't think he's gonna want that. I think Hill's gonna go first and then Debo.
Mm-hmm. All right, we
Yeah, I
gotta
think
talk.
goes
We
back,
gotta talk
honestly.
about it.
All right, let's have a dialogue.
Let's have a dialogue, Maniac.
No.
Maniac,
We're
where
not gonna have
is the Michael Evans going?
I'm gonna be honest.
He's staying in Tampa.
I don't think he's staying in Tampa. I don't think he
It
is.
depends on the price. Depends on the
No, this is
contract. If
making me-
it's
it's gonna make me cry.
if it's 10 to 15, yes. I think he stays in Tampa. But if it's past that, he's gone.
Yeah,
He's so gone.
and
But
it's
where
one
though?
of
Where
those
though? Where do you
things.
think?
It's one of those things where he has maybe 2 seasons left in the tank. I would say. And at that point,
Yeah.
like you got to just cut your losses if you're the Buccaneers. You've got Godwin.
That's my
Or
that's
wait,
my
no,
logic, but
Godwin's also a
also-
free agent, isn't he?
No, he's not.
No.
Oh,
He
that's
signed
right.
him
No,
a 3
he
year
has
extension
another
last
year.
season.
That's right.
He has another year. No, but I'm not going off of that alone. I'm going off of like you're living off of nostalgia.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going off of.
yeah. Like you've got Godwin, you've got Jalen McMillan, you've got Egbuka.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
gonna develop. They still need a big body, but that's like the big issue, and that is their homer. You know what I mean?
We need a big body receiver for the end zone. We saw how much last year we struggled without it.
And
Well, you're what you saw in the
this is-
mock draft, man.
this is where you guys draft Kenyon Sadiq
yay.
to be that big body guy.
We don't use tight ends. Come on now.
Ooh,
Will.
I actually kind
He
of like
will.
this shout from Darth in the chat saying Mike Evans potentially to Washington to pair with Scary Terry.
Please God no.
That would be disgusting.
It would
but
be
I love
disgusting,
that.
but it would also be kind of fun to watch, and it would be good for Jaden's development.
It would be so good for Jaden.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
really
also,
all I have there.
Yeah. Also, just down the list too. Elijah Vera Tucker. He's either a Charger or we pick him up. Honestly,
I forgot that the Jets moved Elijah Vera Tucker to tackle.
Did they have really?
I forgot that was a thing that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he was a free agent.
I knew he was
No,
a
I
free
knew.
agent.
They didn't keep him because of injuries.
Mhm. All right. How about the big name linebacker that got cut recently, Bobby Okereke? Where's he going?
I just don't like Bobby, honestly.
I think
Because he
he's
has the tackle numbers.
honestly. I could see him going to Tampa.
I can see him going to Tampa too. The thing is that he just doesn't cover that good.
Hmm.
A lot of the tackles came in from like it's Devin White, literally, where it's like the tackles just
Wait.
come to him because he gets the ball caught to him.
I'm sorry. The Seahawks have 59.6 million in cap.
Yes.
Why are they not re-signing some of these guys that they have hitting free agency?
Probably
Because a lot of them want to get paid.
Just got their ring. They're hitting that age where they want to get a big payday.
Yeah, fair.
So, especially like Kenneth Walker.
All right, guys, where's Calais Campbell going?
Retirement, please. You know what? Fuck it. Come to Tampa.
No.
That's gonna be Jason's one free agent signing at D line. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, this will fix everything."
All right. So Travis
Big one,
Kelsey
though.
is either back with the Chiefs or going to retirement, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no
But
third option there.
I think
Reports
there's
today
two
are
big ones
saying
that we
that
have to
he's-
talk about though.
Basically, confirmed that he's not retiring and that he's looking at his options.
I don't see a world where he plays
see
for
anyone
any
wanting him.
team other than the Chiefs.
I don't see anyone else want him. That's why.
I mean, hey,
People said Tom Brady for the longest time.
hey, Maniac, you were saying you need a big body receiver if you lose Mike Evans. Travis Kelsey, welcome to Tampa.
I think I'd cry.
Travis Kelsey. Calais needs to go retire, Darth. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, Calais
He's been
needs.
in the league for
Calais-
so damn long.
Calais Campbell goes to the Cancun retirement home.
I love Calais, but like no, Nevitz, you forgot about the two quarterbacks in this class, man.
Oh yeah, we got
Malik
okay.
Willis and Arod.
Aaron Rodgers, we don't need to talk about.
No.
No.
Aaron Rodgers is Steelers or retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Willis is the big one though. That's
Yeah,
what matters.
Malik Willis is
Cardinals
like
or Miami.
I personally think Miami is the perfect place for his skill set. I could also see the Jets being a landing spot for him.
Ooh.
I think the big thing with the Jets is they're running into issues where they're paying so many people that they're not going to want to pay another quarterback.
Yeah. And that is where I think that the more likely option is that they try to target Ty Simpson at the top of the second round in the draft.
Mm-hmm. And that makes so much sense for them to do.
But Malik Willis, oh man, he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid
Yeah.
way more than he should.
Genuinely. Also, backtrack to what's it called? To Ty Simpson. As much as I'm biased about Bama, I'm gonna be honest about Ty. The downside to him is that we only have 15 games of game film.
Yeah.
A little bit more of that. So like,
Darth-
that's a little bit harder for me to
Darth,
justify
no,
that.
Malik Willis would not be great as a Lamar backup considering they just extended Tyler Huntley.
Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, Malik Willis is not
Anyway.
going to the Ravens.
he's not
I
going back,
could
though.
see Arizona. He has a lot of similar skill set to Kyler Murray in terms of what he's good at.
Mhm.
Um,
And also, younger guy, no injury history. That
yep,
could be fun. Could be fun.
yeah. Who else do we want to talk about here? Because I feel like a lot of these other players on here are more just like they go where they go. Like,
It's getting to the point where it's a lot of older players.
yeah, it's a lot of
Absolutely.
older. Well, it's not even necessarily a lot of older players. But the younger players that are mixed in here are kind of just like those like kind of just. It's a good guy to have as a rotation piece, but not necessarily someone that you're gonna rely on. Oh, Kenneth Walker.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
we almost skip over Kenneth Walker?
Oh my god.
How do we
Kenneth
almost skip
Walker.
over Isaiah Likely?
That too. All right, but first,
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker. Where is Kenneth Walker going?
I don't know.
God, I see the Chiefs throwing a bag at him if they can't get Brees Hall.
Yeah.
I could see that. I think that the Chiefs are looking at 3 guys this offseason, and those 3 guys are Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker, and Jeremiah Love.
Yeah. If
And
it's not
any
Chiefs,
of
he
those
probably
3
winds up
are
back in Seattle.
terrifying to me.
Hear me out. How much do you think he would need to go play for the Cardinals? Because he needs a lot to play for the Cardinals.
$100 million a year.
No, not that much.
No.
I think the Cardinals would need to pay him like at least 17 to 18 million a year to get him to
I
go
was
there.
gonna say, but I can see the Cardinals like full committing to that though.
Kenneth Walker showed how good he is in that playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
So
Surprised that the Seattle hasn't bothered trying to just even a tag, you know?
yeah, I'm shocked that he hasn't been tagged.
I
Yeah,
just tagged him.
yeah, Darth, I do know that Brees got franchise tagged. I think that the Chiefs could potentially trade for him.
Yeah. It's an option.
Yeah, so then Isaiah Likely. Honestly, probably the best tight end. Actually, no, because David Njoku's here. David Njoku and Isaiah Likely are probably the 2 big tight ends of this class.
But Likely is a little bit younger and
Likely's
a little bit more,
younger.
Like, what if? And more
Mhm.
what ifs too. That's why.
I think Likely could wind up in Kansas City.
I could see
I would hate that, but I can see that.
Yeah, I would
Honestly, if
also
money
hate
starts
it.
becoming an issue. If money starts becoming an issue, then obviously they'll lean more towards, David Njoku.
Mm-hmm.
I would, out of the 2 though, I'd rather have, if Njoku wants to come to Tampa, I'd be okay with it.
Honestly, hot take. I think Likely goes back to the Ravens.
I don't see it.
I don't think so. I don't see it because he has a reduced role. He wants a more improved role.
That's fair.
And they just signed Andrews to an extension.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, you're right. I think you're right, Maniac. Njoku's more of like a likely tight end because he got basically run out of town by a Harold Fandon on the
What the
Bears,
Yeah.
the Browns.
Oh, breaking
Breaking
news.
news.
Hello. Hey, Nevitz, remember how you were saying that Teron Johnson should have been traded?
Yeah.
He just got traded.
Woo.
How?
Yes. The Bills are trading veteran cornerback Teron Johnson to the Las Vegas Raiders. It
Oh!
is a 6th round and a 7th round pick swap.
I love that for you guys, Poncho.
What?
I love that for you.
Okay, time out. Time out. I need a timeout here. We got a slot corner?
Oh,
I named Darnay Holmes?
yes. You just got yourself a top
No.
5 slot corner in the
Swear to God,
league.
I'm typing up the thing right now for a trade alert. I swear to God, I'm not fucking with you. This is real.
Oh, I love that for you, Poncho. I love that so much for
We
you.
both will get a
I
pin
beg
here
your
literally
pardon.
right now.
I beg your pardon.
All right, let me
I
confirm.
beg your pardon.
Wait, hold on.
Per Ian Rappaport, and now Ari's on it. And there's JPA.
Spytech is spying. He's cooking.
Wow.
Sending the 6th round pick to Buffalo for a 7th and Taron Johnson.
We have a slot corner. We're astronomically up right now, baby.
That is, oh my.
That is insane.
I think that is honestly a win-win trade. And the reason why I'm saying it's a win-win, Poncho, you just got yourself an incredible slot corner.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
you didn't just
I-
get yourself a slot
that's-
corner. You got yourself an incredible
Listen,
slot
man,
corner.
I wasn't gonna say it out loud because I didn't want to open wounds or whatever. But no, I wanted him. In free
Oh, yeah,
agency.
no. Honestly,
Literally.
I love that for you guys. And the reason I'm saying
we
it's a
need a
win
slot.
for the Bills, 24 hours ago, the Bills thought they were getting nothing for him.
Now you have something.
We got something for him.
And
Also, I think we have,
there's
like,
so many kids in the
2-6.
comments of that basically going 6'7".
All right, bye, Darth.
7.
Bye, Darth.
Bye, Darth.
But yeah, no, I think that is incredible. And you know what? I'm happy that he's going to the Raiders. I wanted him to go to the Raiders, Bucks, or Lions just so that like one of you guys could enjoy him. He's such a good slot corner. Genuinely. He's so good.
I was not expecting that today. That wasn't on my bingo card. I thought we were just
Wow.
gonna have to re-sign him. Genuinely.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Actually, I'm curious.
So,
What is? I want to see what his contract is like. Hold on. What his most recent contract was.
Check out. Check.
It's probably
'Cause we
been
can afford it,
updated
honestly.
already.
There's no way they have it updated already.
The last contract that he signed was a 3-year, $30.7 million contract in 2024. So he should be on contract with
year.
you guys through 2027.
Yeah. And I'm just looking right now. It's the average is around 10 a year. I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine with that.
Yeah, no, I love that for you guys.
Because we have to pay Eric Stokes. The likelihood right now is like 12 to 17 right now for Stokes. And I really want to keep Stokes because Stokes is really good on the outside corner. And then we just have another guy for Porter to lean on.
All right, guys. So we're at that point in the free agents list. Where do we think Taron Johnson is going?
Gee, I don't know, Nevin.
I don't know. I think he might
He's
go
a
to the Raiders.
lion.
He might go to the
Oh, he's a
Raiders. I don't know.
lion.
Just a
He's a lion.
hunch.
No. I think he's such a buck, dude. He's such a buck.
Sucker buck.
All right, genuinely though, coming down a little bit from there, Tariq Woolen. Where's Tariq Woolen going? Bless you.
Bless you. Also,
Someone's gonna pay
I
him.
don't know. Someone's gonna pay him.
I
Honestly, I would have said the Raiders up until like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I would say the same thing.
honestly, part of me, this is disgusting, and I hate this. I hate that these words are about to come out of my mouth. Part of me wants to say Commanders. I
No,
think
part of me
Commanders
does
are
too.
gonna pay
Part of
him.
me does too. I think he'll be really nice on that defense. And they need corners.
They do. It feels gross. It feels disgusting.
But they're willing to pay him. If the big thing is that if they're
Yeah,
willing to pay him, then
I
they
think
gotta
they'll
pay
be
him.
willing to pay him.
That's the big thing. I think that's what he really wants in the open market. That's why he probably hasn't negotiated with Seattle. So he just
Yeah.
wants to see his value.
I think there is also a possibility that at the end of the day, he doesn't get what he wants and ends up going back to Seattle for a little bit less than what his asking price is.
Mhm.
But we'll have to wait and see.
Because for me, like personally, I don't like for a Raider. Like I don't have the massive what's it called? Like a massive interest for him. I'd rather
Mhm.
just stay in house and get Stokes for a little bit cheaper. Because
Yeah.
if you guys watch, obviously you guys don't watch Raider games. We were horrible last year. Eric Stokes was like our bright spot. Like he was really good. I like Eric Stokes.
Oh, here we go. I've got the biggest free agent of this whole cycle.
Let's go.
Where is Mr. Joe Flacco going?
Raiders.
No.
No, I don't think he's going to the Raiders. I think the Raiders want someone that's going to be more fitting of the more modern quarterback play style.
Even if it's like pocket, like Flacco is like glued to the pocket.
Flacco is a pocket statue. That's not what the Raiders are going to want.
We don't need that.
No. I would
Cardinals.
see them going after Russell Wilson before I see them going after Joe Flacco. And I don't see them going after Russell Wilson.
I would not like Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson's going to ask for way too much money.
Yeah.
I
Don't
feel
mind
that's
me,
a
I'm
hard
posted
one.
on the stupid sports account.
Honestly,
On
I
Twitter.
kind of think... I'm trying to think like teams that have young quarterbacks that need to learn. And my mind keeps going to the Vikings.
Really?
I don't know. It's like even if
I
he's
feel like that's a Tyler
just
thing.
even if he's just there to help McCarthy with his throwing mechanics and nothing else.
All right, well,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
guys, I think we're at
But-
that time of the night where we're getting to the point of the free
Yeah,
agent list where
I
we're
think
getting to
we
the-
are getting to the
queue.
point of this list where we don't really have many more names. I'm just gonna give it a quick scan, see if there's any other names that jump out at me.
Anyway, all right, I'm gonna head out because I gotta go pee.
Okay.
All right.
For everyone over on the Scoop Sports stream, have a good night. Y'all vibe. Am planning to stream tomorrow around 11:55-ish.
You will see a surprise feature from me if Mike Evans is no longer a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
You might, so that way, and I'll stream for maybe the first hour and a half-ish of free agent of the legal tampering started. So if Mike Evans leaves Tampa immediately, you'll get a live reaction of a grown man crying.
All right.
Right.
Well, we will see you guys next time. I didn't see any other names in there that caught my eye, so I think we will go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for those who did come in and join in the live chat, and we will see you guys next week with probably some more Minecraft, honestly.
Yeah, we're going to go back to Minecraft because we have to wait until free agency dies down before we can like really discuss.
We'll have a
it.
lot of free agency news next week.
For sure.
For sure. All right. But
All
see
right,
you
go
guys
look for
then.
your teams and all that.
Good.
Bye, guys.
Bye.